Hello everyone, this is Jang Ho from We Lift Weights. This is the fourth video from the Olympic prediction series. If you haven't watched the previous videos, please check them out as well. So in today's video, I'm going to be making predictions for men's 102 and women's 81 kilo class. I'll also be doing a recap of men's 89 kilo class and women's 71 kilo class sessions from last night. So last night we had an absolutely incredible session in the men's 89 kilo class. We had Carlos Nassar break the world record and win gold medal. He's the first lifter to break the world record at this Olympics so far. He hit a massive 404 kilo total, went 5 for 5, didn't even need the 6th lift to win gold. He absolutely smoked 224 kilo clean and jerk, which he missed at the World Cup in Phuket. Keep in mind, he is still 19 years old. In the silver medal, we had Lopez from Colombia. He was in amazing shape at this Olympics. His final attempt in the snatch with 180 kilo looked incredibly easy. Probably one of the best snatch technique in the sport. For bronze medal, we had Antonino Pizzolato from Italy, who wasn't in his best shape, to be honest. He couldn't even clean his first attempt at 212 kilo, which was very unusual for him. Keep in mind, he has done up to 217 in the past. He's also rack jerked up to 230 kilos. He wasn't in his best shape, but he still managed to place third. He came in super clutch with his final attempt in the clean and jerk. It was originally judged as a failed attempt due to a press out, and everyone including Pizzolato himself thought he bombed out. However, after a jury challenge, the lift was overturned to good lift. I was low-key rooting for Pizzolato, so it was great seeing him medal at this year's Olympics. And I want to talk about the judging in the men's 89 kilo class for a quick moment. Let's be honest here, Pizzolato's final attempt in the clean and jerk was a press out. If you watch the slow motion video, you can definitely see some bending and re-extension of the elbow. If a lift like that took place back in 2021 Tokyo Olympics, it definitely wouldn't be overturned to good lift. If you guys remember, a slight twitch in the elbow was considered a press out back during the Tokyo Olympics. I would even go far as to say that Lopez's final attempt with 210 kilos was a press out as well. And I'm pretty sure many of you will agree with me. There was a clear re-extension in the elbow, and one of the judges called it a red light. For some reason, they're not as strict at this year's Olympics, and I'm really happy for Pizzolato and Lopez winning the medals, don't get me wrong. However, I do think it's completely BS that they're willing to accept Lopez and, slight press out, but call Loredana Toma out on her final snatch attempt in the women's 71 kilo class. It would have been an Olympic record if they didn't overturn that lift. I'll touch on Toma later again in this video, but I just don't understand why the juries are so inconsistent in their judging. But anyways, I digress. Once again, men's 89 kilo class was an insanely exciting session to watch. Huge congrats to Carlos, Lopez, and Nino. So moving on to recap of the women's 71 kilo class, we had Olivia Reeves from the USA take the gold medal. She had an incredible performance. She snatched up to 117 kilos, which was the Olympic record. Before that, it was Toma who snatched that weight, but it got overturned like I mentioned. And Olivia Reeves clean and jerked up to 145. She missed her final attempt at 150 kilos, but she went 5 for 6 with a 5 kilo lead over Sanchez from Colombia, who placed second. I was totally assuming that Dahomes would place second over Sanchez going into the clean and jerk session because Dahomes had a big lead in the snatch. However, Sanchez hit a massive 145 clean and jerk in her final attempt. 145 kilo was a whopping 10 kilo international competition PR for Sanchez, and it came out of absolutely nowhere. I was really impressive to see her hit that. Dahomes was in top shape and all of her lifts were on point. She went 6 for 6 and finished third place. I know a lot of Loredana Toma fans were rooting for Toma at this event, but unfortunately she bombed out during the clean and jerk. She looked like she was in great shape during the snatch session, 117 kilo. I mean, although it got called out for press out. That is 2 kilo under her best snatch. So yeah, it looked like she was in pretty good shape, but she just couldn't complete the jerk over her head during the clean and jerk session. All of her cleans looked really easy, but she just couldn't jerk the weight over her head. So yeah, that is the quick recap from last night's men's 89 kilo session and women's 71 kilo session. So let's move on to predictions for tonight. Actually, men's 102 kilo class is going to take place in just 2 hours. So I'm doing this video rather last minute. I'm not sure if I can even upload this on time, but here is the qualification ranking list from the men's 102 kilo class. I'm going to say this first. Liu Hunhua is going to win gold. It is quite obvious if you look how much ahead he is with the qualifying total. He owns the current world record in the clean and jerk and in the total. He's more of a clean and jerk specialist, but he still has a very, very good snatch. He's done up to 185, and he's done that weighing slightly less than 101 kilos. Garrick Karapetyan from Armenia also has a very good snatch, and I think there's going to be a pretty interesting battle, snatch battle between Karapetyan and Liu Hunhua. But I think Karapetyan won't be able to keep up with Liu in the clean and jerk. Also, it's very difficult predicting who's going to be second or even third place in this session, because we've got athletes all the way down to the 7th place who are all capable of totaling more than 400. We also can't forget about the former Olympic champion from the 96 kilo class, Meso Hasona. Yes, that's Meso Hasona in the list right here. That's his actual full name. Meso, he's done up to 404 kilo total back when he was lifting as a 96 kilo athlete. His qualifying total is 400 from this qualification period, but he has done up to 230 kilo in the clean and jerk in training. Definitely an athlete who's capable of putting up a total closer to 410 kilos if he's in good shape. However, he did suffer an injury in training when he was lifting in Phuket Training Hall. We don't know what kind of shape he is in right now, so we will have to wait and watch the Olympics to find out. I'm also really rooting for Jang Yeon-hak from Korea. I've filmed him at Korean competitions multiple times, and he's just a phenomenal athlete. He's definitely capable of hitting 400 plus. He seemed to be dealing with some hip pains back during the World Cup, and he declined all his attempts in the clean and jerk session. Hopefully he's all recovered and well prepared for this Olympics, and I really hope he medals. So here is my final prediction for tonight's men's 102 kilo class session. Liu Hunhua for gold, obviously, Meso Hasona for silver, and Jang Yeon-hak for bronze medal, just because I'm a huge fan of his. If Meso is not in top shape, I think it's either going to be Karapetyan or Jurayev from Uzbekistan taking the silver medal. But I'm going to stick to Meso Hasona. I'm going to bet on Meso for silver medal. Moving on to predictions for women's 81 kilo class. Looking at the list, we have Nacy Dahomes from Ecuador, Sarah Ahmed from Egypt, Zolfrid Kowanda from Norway at the very top. Their totals are just 3 kilos apart from each other, and honestly, any of these 3 athletes has the potential to win gold at this competition. All 3 of them are turning 26 years old, by the way. Something special must have happened back in 1998. Anyways, Nacy Dahomes has the highest qualifying total here, but if you look closely back on her past results at international competitions, her total averages out around 259, 260. It's just that she had a phenomenal performance. She had a performance of her lifetime at the World Cup a few months ago. Second in the list is Sarah Ahmed from Egypt, who has a very strong clean and jerk. She didn't compete at the World Cup, but she did hit 150 in the training hall and made it look extremely easy. She's more of a clean and jerk specialist, and her snatch is a little bit behind compared to her clean and jerk. However, she has done up to 117 kilos in the past, and if she can repeat her best total of 268 at this competition, she'll definitely medal. I'm not sure which color that's gonna be, but she's definitely winning a medal with that total. So Zolfrid here is a less experienced lifter compared to Dahomas and Ahmed. I mean, to be fair, Ahmed and Dahomas have been competing internationally for over 13 years at this point. Zolfrid, on the other hand, started competing internationally in 2021. She's not as technically proficient compared to Dahomas and Ahmed, but she's such a strong lifter. I saw her in person in Phuket and she was absolutely jacked out of her mind. She has performed much better as a 87 kilo class lifter, and I'm not sure how much she's capable of lifting as a 81, since the only time she competed as an 81 internationally is at the IWF Grand Prix 2023. She's done up to 280 kilo total as a 87 kilo lifter, and if she can lift anywhere close to this total at the Olympics, she will definitely be taking the gold medal. So here's my final prediction. Zolfrid for gold medal, Nacy Dahomas for silver, and Sarah Ahmed for bronze. I understand that Dahomas and Ahmed are more experienced and more technically proficient in their lifting, but Zolfrid has that raw strength, She's such an incredibly strong athlete. I'm willing to bet that she's gonna take gold. She also has that advantage where France is only 3 hours away from Norway, so yup, that would be my final prediction for women's 81 kilo session. So that is it for my day for predictions. Let me know what you guys think and comment down below your own predictions for the sessions that are happening tonight. If you guys like this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.